Instructions for peer review assignments. As a peer reviewer, your job is not to provide answers. You raise questions. The peer student makes the choices. You act as a mirror, showing the peer student how the draft looks to you and pointing out areas which need attention. If you find yourself being anxious of offending your peers and you feel you are not knowledgeable enough to provide helpful feedback, please know that it is not the reviewer's job to fix or grade someone else's work. A peer review is designed to help you learn from each other in a meaningful way. A peer reviewer identifies opportunities for clarity in their peer's assignment, which in turn helps improve your own understanding of the material as well. You are to comment on the areas you understand, and in turn will help you strengthen the overall work. So, student guidelines for peer review. Before you even make your first comment, read the assignment all the way through. Point out the strengths as well as the weaknesses of the assignment. Offer suggestions, not commands. Editorial comments should be appropriate and constructive. There is no need to be rude. Be respectful and considerate of the writer's feelings. Be sure that your comments are clear and text-specific so that your peer will know what you are referring to. So, for example, terms as unclear or vague are too general to be helpful. As a reader, raise questions that cross your mind, points that may have not occurred to your peer author. Try not to overwhelm your peer with too much commentary. Follow the rubric and the issues you are supposed to address. Be careful not to let your own opinions bias your review. For example, don't suggest that your peer completely rewrite the assignment just because you don't agree with their solution to the assignment. Reread your comments before passing them on to your peer, and make sure all your comments make sense and are easy to follow. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at how you access the peer reviews. So when you go into your written assignment, so for example, when you click on your assignment, okay, you're going to see the assignment, and then over to the right, you're going to see where it's submitted, and then down below, you're going to see assigned peer reviews, and it's going to be listed as anonymous user. And this one has one, but you'll have two or more, depending on what that is given for that particular problem. So we're going to go ahead and select anonymous user. Okay, and so now what you're going to see is, you're going to see here is the assignment, and it has been submitted as a JPEG assignment, and they could be submitted as a JPEG assignment, which is a picture that the student has taken, or it could be a PDF. Okay, now in order to view this assignment, you're going to select View Feedback. Now when you view it, it may take a little time to load. In this case, the assignment has loaded up and you can see the first page. Okay, now once you've done that, and then you look at the assignment, for example, here's 1A, 1B, and then 1C. If you need to kind of make it a little bit larger to be able to view, you can do that as well. So you can see what the problem looks like. So now that you're able to see what this assignment looks like, now we're going to go all the way up to Show Rubric. Okay, now when you show the rubric, okay, it may have already information I've already put in here, but when you do this, what you're going to do is you're going to click. You're first going to look at the first question. Here's 1A. There's texting while driving. You can see the question, and there's 1A. And then you're going to click like the comments to make comments. So for example, in the first question, you can see that, the student showed their work, and then showed the answer. And then you can basically say, in this particular question, if you had the same result, you can say, great work, I got the same result, and then you're going to select 2 full marks, okay? And then you're going to go to the next question, and you're going to look at that and says, could the result, this is for 1B, and then if they get the same result, again, you can say I got the same result, and then if there comes a time where you need to say, well, you forgot the percent symbol, or, maybe dividing, whatever. So in this case here, you may have to add just certain things that are going to be helpful. So again, you're going to say, it looks like you may have missed the percent symbol in your answer. And that's kind of what you would do. And then maybe you can say, okay, well, instead of giving the 1 full mark, you can put in 0.5. Okay, so that's what you're going to do with each particular result. And then if you put in your marks for each one, and then when you get down to the bottom, okay, it's going to ask you to save those comments. So once you save that, then it's going to save everything in there. So you want to make sure you hit save. Okay, and so now that rubric has saved all the information that you put in. See, great work, I got the same result, and then you're going to go back down there. Okay, now if there's a point in time where you may have made an error and you need to go back and fix it, then you need to contact me so then I can delete the previous review and then assign another one. Because at this point, once you've gone down here, you can't make those changes. So just make sure you contact me on that, okay? And then at the very end, once you're done, you want to add a comment. This comment that you add is now going to confirm that you completed the peer review assignment for that week. In this case, it'd be for week 1. So you would say, great job, showing your work. Keep up the great work, or add some things that you feel that need to be added to that according to how you decided to peer review that particular assignment. And then once you do that, you're going to select save, and therefore it's going to save that comment and show the date and the time of that. And so therefore that's what you would do for the peer review assignment.